Hello, biostatisticians. It is the beginning of week 6. We have passed the halfway point. Several weeks ago, we are now in the home stretch. A few basic announcements for you this week and some things to keep in mind as you're working through the work. First of all, even though it is Monday morning, I have not yet released the scores for analysis number 2. Some folks that I need to talk to before I release the overall scores. Those meetings have been set up this afternoon, so you can expect to see the scores for analysis number 2 posted in Blackboard. My guess is by about 5 or so this afternoon after I'm done with the meetings. I apologize for the delay, but as I've told you guys all before, I try to get everything graded and all issues resolved before I release the full scores. There is some feedback for analysis 2 that's going to be helpful for you in analysis 3. The biggest thing that I can tell you that will be helpful for analysis 3 is read the instructions. Some of you are still struggling with making sure that you have followed all of the instructions, included all of the required components, and done the steps that are necessary. Use the instructions as a checklist. Check things off as you complete them. That way you can make sure that you're not missing things or doing steps in the wrong way or the wrong order. The other thing that is different about analysis number 3, now I've told you several times already that this is a 100-point assignment versus 50 points, which was the other 2 analysis assignments. So it is more points, but I've also provided you with more support. There are 2 additional videos that have been posted in Blackboard that will help you with the assignment. One is on the creation of dummy variables, which is something that you'll need to do for the assignment, and the other one walks you through an example that I have provided. The example gives you some very specific wording for simple regression, and you should be able then to expand that to multiple regression. If you have trouble, let me know. But I want you to follow the example. The example walks through how to make predictions using the regression equations. It walks through the interpretations that you're going to have to make. It walks through how to be substantive. Read and follow the example. The biggest drawback or the biggest obstacle on this assignment is generally when people don't use the example and the information that I provided. Regression requires some specific language, and I've given that to you. All you need to do is plug in your results to the language that's given. I also want to remind everybody that the assignments for this class do change occasionally. Some of you, it became clear on analysis 2, have been relying on either examples from classmates, maybe friends who have taken the class before, which is fine generally as long as you're not just copying what they're doing. But I've noticed that some of you are including information that is not being asked for in these instructions that are part of older assignments that aren't what I'm asking for. If you are using examples and prior work from people, make sure that you're reading the instructions for what I'm asking you for in this class, because it's a big telltale when you provide me with tables, information, or research question answers for parts of the assignment that no longer exist. It also means that you're doing way more work than you have to do. I will be talking to some of you this afternoon. Otherwise, have a good afternoon. We will see you all at the virtual meeting. And remember, feel free to send me questions as you're working through analysis 3. You do need to, just one other thing, analysis 3 incorporates information from the videos and the lectures and the readings from weeks 4, 5, and 6. Make sure you complete those. In reading through some of your analysis 2s, I'm fairly convinced that some of you are just not doing the reading. Things that Paulette provides information about and things that I provide answers to in the lectures are being missed. And when you can simply take things that we are giving you out of the readings and the lectures and write them into the assignment, that should be free points right there. Let me know if you have questions, and we will see you all on Wednesday.